Hi.
Hi, Sharan.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So, shall we start?
Yes. Tell me.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you. So my name is Sharan Subaiah. I'm from Coorg. So I was brought up in Mangalore. I've done all my schooling and education till my graduation in Mangalore. And after that, after finishing my mechanical engineering, I have got a job in automotive axles in 2014. I worked there until 2017 in purchase department. And then I moved to another company. There I was working for almost 2 years until COVID. And my family also they come from Coorg, and they were settled in Bangalore. Now they are with me in Bangalore.
And can you please tell me when and why did you start Green Earth Industries?
Yes, so Green Earth Industries was started in 2020. Basically, the idea behind it was to set up recycling, get into the formal setup of recycling where you supply and achieve circular economy. But one thing I understood during the study process and research that entering into recycling is a big ball game altogether. And to understand all this, we need to first have first-hand experience with what are the different kinds of plastics available in the market. Of course, I was having the technical knowledge what are the different grades of plastic, but to understand the and have the working knowledge on different kinds of plastics as per the market, I had to start with waste management. Hence, I started in 2020 a small facility in Mysore, and 2,700 square feet. So where we collect plastics locally, and I got tied up with Saahas Zero Waste at that time. And in fact, they are the ones who suggested me to start with waste management. So they were also supplying me materials. So yes, in this way, we started with the vision to achieve formalization of waste management and also to achieve circular economy in plastics.
That's great to know, Sharan.
Thanks.
So, what are the challenges you face in waste management facility?
Uh, Challenges still facing. Whatever we have faced, it's a learning. So we have started in 2020. So first challenges, of course, was to arrange the funds that is required to start the facility. You are new, and not a lot of banks will be interested to give us the funds, and that's one of the challenge. Second challenge was to understand the market scenario for this plastic. Initially, it was very it looked like very easy. We have to just go and approach a municipality and they will give us the waste. But it's not that case. Thirdly, to hire experienced professionals. Initially, we'll make a mistakes of hiring local whoever needs a job. They will just come and do the sorting. But really, we need experienced professionals to know what kind of plastics are available. Otherwise, there will be a lot of quality issues. So that's one of the experience plus what a learning as well in that. Then managing the funds during the development stage, that's also one of the biggest challenge. Since the market is very informal, the vendors will not have any kind of billing or any kind of bank transfers. It's all dealt in cash. There is a behavioral change that supposed to come to these people. Then we have uh, the supply chain, the forward supply chain, the customers as well. They don't pay us on time. They will unnecessarily say there are a lot of quality issues during the learning phase. Yeah, these are the couple of challenges, major challenges which we are overcoming, and we are trying to change that in the coming future as well.
What is the role of SaaS in your entrepreneur journey?
Yes. So SaaS Zero Waste is associated with me from 2020, right from the time I started. I think I mentioned earlier. So they were the initial, they were there who told me initially that start with waste management and then go to a larger vision of achieving, or setting up a recycling facility. With that, they had agreed to supply certain material from Bangalore to me, until I develop a local supply chain. Then this facility that I'm currently sitting, this came as a project through IKEA Social Entrepreneurship BV. So they funded for machineries which is there in the facility, and this project as well came through SaaS Zero Waste. And other than that, they have really guided me a lot on how our tracking system and how about the P&L, profit and loss statements. So yes, a lot of inputs that have been come. Introduction to me to a lot of people out there, like run they themselves. So yes, they have been very important for my journey till now.
What role of credit plays in running this business?
Yeah, it's a very important. It plays a very important role. First of all, as you know that we have an agenda to transform this into a formal waste management ecosystem, and it has not yet become formal, and it is still somewhere informal. So the vendor whom we are supplying to, they expect immediate payment or maximum 1 or 2 days of payment. And whatever that load, what material that they send, that after processing immediately we cannot send it to the customer because we need to wait for one truckload, or there are different kinds of plastics coming in that. So we need to work with some credit, with some cash. Hence, the role of credit is very very important in this ecosystem, at least in this business.
And what has been your experience with bank loans?
Bank loans, yes, I would say that bank loans with private banks has been very painful for me because they always have an agenda, and they even told me recently that the waste management itself is a negative profile in their portfolio, and a lot of companies have not given me loans because of that. And of course, the nationalized banks like Canara banks and SBI, they have shown the positive interest as well under government schemes, but it will take a lot of time and scrutiny and everything, and they might not give it as well. So I would say it's not very positive when I look at getting loans from the banks. However, during the start of this journey, somewhere 2 3 months after I started, Rangde has supported me with some loans, which really helped me at that time. And I think around 8 lakhs they gave with a lesser rate of interest as well, which really put me in that zone, to negotiate with the vendors so that I can, which helped me in paying them as well. And I think so that money was completely put to purchase of materials, of course, at that time. Also, some portion went to paying my fixed cost. So the loan that came at that particular point of time from Rangde was very very helpful for me.